Hey guys, how's it going? It's Archer Remark here. I'm back with one more Star Wars review. And I got a really cool one, I think, this time. And is this the Jabba'S Throne playset? And this came out in 2010, I believe. This is really cool. There's a lot to go over here. It is real quick, but of course, as usual, we'll start with the packaging, the awesome box here. You have the Star Wars logo. You have here the only at Walmart sticker, but I didn't get this at Walmart, and I'll explain that in a few moments. Captain Rex on the packaging, looking badass as usual. It says here includes dancing girl oola. And you just look at the artwork on this box. It's really beautiful. All the detail. It's just really cool. I don't know if they did a vintage box of this, but I think that would have been really cool if they maybe did a re-release of this with like a vintage packaging. It'd be cool to see what they would come up with. Jabba with posable tail. Again, we'll get into that in a moment. See, it says here, Jabba's throne. And you got the warning stuff. And what else we have? Hasbro logo. So now we flip this over, and it's a big box. And you have here, there's a still image from Return of the Jedi. And again, some of the various features. Rolling wheels. Go down here. And it says Jabba's tail is posable. Again, includes removable salacious crumb, dancing girl oola. So much stuff. Here is the description here. I'll read this. Jabba the Hutt and Salacious Crumb sit on a throne as oola dances for the crime lord. The loathsome Hutt is momentarily entertained by the Twi'lek dancer's graceful performance. His monkey lizard cackles with glee, knowing that Jabba will soon turn to some other amusement, such as throwing another victim to the hungry rancor. Sweet. And again, let's see down here. Yeah, again, your usual Hasbro, StarWars.com. So the other side of the box is just kind of more of the same artwork. Bottom here, got Star Wars logo again. Side, so not much more. There's the box. So enough about the box. So here is the playset itself, and it's really cool. Now I'll talk real quick. I got this from, as the box says, only at Walmart, but I got this from a company called Entertainment Earth. And they're based here in America, and they're a great website of all sorts of collectibles, anything you could think of, Star Wars, Transformers, comics, any kind of thing. They probably have something that you could find that you would like, that you're into. So great website, definitely check them out. They had this on sale for $19. So $19 I got this for. So great deal there. And see, all kinds of cool stuff. So first I'll go into, okay, so here's the little Salacious Crumb figure, and nicely detailed. Now there was a Salacious Crumb and an oola figure released before, way back like years ago. It was like a mail order offer, which I have that figure as well. And I think I don't remember the articulation on that one, so I was gonna try and dig that out, but I couldn't find it in time to do the review. So So it's been a while since these characters have had figures out. So yeah, great little detail on this guy. And some nice articulation. You got a swivel neck, swivel forearms, and it's actually ball hinged thighs on this guy. So you can move him around pretty good. And yeah, so you can move the legs up and down, and so you can get him in some decent positions. You know, he doesn't need to be super articulate. It's a small little character. But really good. They did a good job on this. And then we have the oola dancer. Of course, the Jabba'S slave girl dancer before Princess Leia, as seen in Return of the Jedi. And, you know, great detail on the face. Really resembles what we see in the movie. Pretty nice all the way around. Whoa. Really good. Notice like all like even the detail on like her little headdress and whatnot, and earrings, and I guess those aren't earrings. I guess you can't really see her ears. But they did a great job on this, and this figure is like super articulated to get her in any position that you want to get her, like a dancing pose or whatever, or sitting. She's got a ball jointed neck, ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, swivel wrists, swivel hips, a ball jointed torso, ball hinge knees, ball hinge ankles. So really very posable. Like I said, any sort of position you know for a diorama you want to put her in. And she has, I don't know if you can see here, this like collar around her neck, which is attached to this. You got this string, which is, I guess, is to represent a chain, which you could put in Jabba'S hand. I guess you could even tie it on these little things here. Really cool. So there's oola. Now let's go into Jabba himself, and just awesome detail. I think they got really. There have been various Jabba the Hutts done over the years, but I think this is quite possibly the best. There's some great detail. I think it looks really movie accurate. Very cool. And you have here now his articulation. You'll see here. So you got ball jointed shoulders and ball hinged elbows, and the head swivels. Head swivels around. It's very tight. It's hard to move with one hand. Also, you get, like it says in the box, a posable tail. I'll just take this down here and you can see it better. You can really bend the tail and move it. Again, it's hard to do with one hand, but you could really take the tail and move it and bend it, again, in different positions. So, you know, however you want to position Jabba, you know, you could do. It's really great. So here's the bottom of them. Look at all the kind of wrinkles and fat folds, I guess you can call it. And even, here's little details. They even got his little, let's see, grab on this here. They got his tattoo on his arm. I don't know if it'll focus. I don't know if you could make that. There you go. Now it's focused. Really cool. Just all that little attention to detail. For a guy who's basically just a lump of lard. That's huge. Just a very loathsome, disgusting creature. But he's Jabba. He's the man. And I'll go on to the throne. And you can see here, you got all these little pillows and various decoration on the throne, which these are removable. Yeah, these are all removable. You can take all of these off here. Clear all that off. And you have this piece, which is cool, which sits on the side. It's got this canister here, which you can remove from the base. And you have this can be positioned. He can hold this in his hand and put this end in his mouth. I think it's meant to be like a hookah pipe, I believe is what it's called. Like, I think he kind of you see that he does kind of suck this in and then he breathes smoke out, and you'll see that in the movie. So that's pretty cool. Nice little piece. And then here's the throne itself, and a nice detail on this. It looks really cool. And again, you can have several of these things here, which again you could tie oola to. And if you have the slave layer, either, you know, there have been a lot of slave layers, you know, the latest one, or even some of the other ones have been really good. Would obviously look great in this. And here's the bottom. Not too much detail. You can see here you have these wheels on the bottom, which can allow it so you can move it around, and it will sort of roll freely, and that way you won't, if you have it on a wood surface or anything, you won't scratch things up. So that's cool. So really nice all around. You know, it's really looks, obviously, again, it's plastic, but it really has a sort of heavy stone look to it. It looks very real and authentic, and just really cool. Great detail. And so I'm going to position this stuff back here. So there is, so we got Jabba the Hutt, and all his little pillows. And you could, you know, I kind of put them the way they show on the packaging on the back of the box. But of course, obviously, you could arrange them however you want. Again, this would be great for any Jabba the Hutt throne or Jabba the Hutt scene you want to do. This would obviously could be the centerpiece to any Jabba scene. There's all sorts of Jabba aliens and creatures and whatnot that you could put. So this would really work well in any throne room diorama. I did mention, like I said, I mentioned earlier, Entertainment Earth, and I checked on their website for something else recently, and they do still have this in stock. The price has gone up a little bit. It's now $20 instead of $19. Not sure why they did that, but yeah, they still, as far as I know, they still have it in stock, and it's a great piece. And at that price, I would, if you have the means, I would definitely check it out and pick one up if you can, because at that price, that's I don't see seeing this set for any lower than that. So that's definitely a great deal. So I hope you enjoyed my video on the Jabba'S throne playset, and it's definitely recommend it. I'm so glad I was able to pick this up. Can't recommend this enough. It looks great. You got the extra little figures, all these little pillows and other things, other items that help add to it. Great value, and like I said, for that price, because anywhere else it's probably a lot higher. So as usual, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll sign off and just say, may the force be with you. So long, guys.